welcome. I hope you're all safe and sound in this very strange time we're living in. I do have some very special news, and that is that we're releasing a brand new CD called Mood Walk. Mood Walk will be available June 5th on my website, fredrandolph.com, Amazon, and iTunes. I wanted to preview some of this music for you, starting with a tune called T-Bone Slide. T-Bone Slide is a tune that's really inspired by the drumming of the great Bernard Purdie, who played with Aretha Franklin, Steely Dan, and people like that. That's the jumping off point. It became kind of a funky, bluesy shuffle kind of thing. Here's some great solo playing by Sheldon Brown on the tenor sax. Here's Greg Sankovich soloing on the Fender Rhodes electric piano. And that's me sneaking some notes in on the 5-string bass. One of my favorite parts of the tune. It's a breakdown. I should actually give Greg Sankovich credit. He came up with this in the studio. You can hear how it builds gradually, and then the electric bass comes in, and then it takes us out to the outhead and the end of the tune. You probably noticed the great percussion work of Silvestre Martinez there. I met Silvestre on the salsa circuit. He's from Costa Oaxaqueña, Mexico. Amazing musician, and another musician who you won't hear from today, but who is on the CD is Dylan Votto. Dylan Votto plays vibes. He's also a great drummer. Dylan and Silvestre and I play in Silvestre's Latin jazz band. It's amazing. The percussion, the vibes, all the overdubs were done at What's for Lunch Recording, engineered by the great Dan Feisley, one of the fine engineers of this area. You might be wondering, what's Mood Walk all about? Well, one day we were looking through a book of pictures of animals in the Pantanal area of Brazil. I was interested in Brazilian culture, still am. I saw a picture of a jaguar, and I noticed the way it was walking through a swamp. It was actually walking and swimming at the same time. And I started to do some research on jaguars, and I found videos of them, and I found them to be amazingly intelligent, strong, mysterious, and powerful creatures. And my wife, who knows a little bit about these things, told me that they have a really deep spiritual significance in Mesoamerican cultures. So I got really interested in that, and this is the title track. It's called Mood Walk, and it kind of conjures up the way a jaguar walks through the forest. Here's Sheldon Brown tearing it up on the tenor sax. And this is the amazing Eric Jacobson, known all over the Bay Area and points beyond for his great trumpet work. This is Dan Zemmelman on keys, one of the most talented piano players that I know anywhere. And there's a little bit of yours truly on the bass. Got to get some in somehow. All the basic tracks were done at 25th Street Studio in Oakland. Excellent facility down there. I've got some video of the engineer Jeff Colheedy walking through there, taking some video, and you can see us from these snapshots working out at 25th Street. The last tune I want to preview for you is called Funky N.O. Thing, and N.O. stands for New Orleans. As you all know, New Orleans is famous for the jazz funerals where the second line rhythm was created. So we do a little second line thing. Here's a picture of the band in kind of a Mardi Gras event. That actually was the 7 Mile House Jazz Festival of last year. And this tune opens up with me a little bit on the bass. You can hear that right here. A lot of times on gigs I like to do kind of a free intro on the bass, just playing, just blowing. And then when I'm feeling it, when the timing's right, I'll start the groove up, and that's what's happening here. Jacobson taking a great solo on the trumpet. Eric actually lived in New Orleans for a while, so this is second nature for him to play in this style. Here's another great piano solo by Dan Zemmelman on the beautiful grand piano they have there at 25th Street. Here on the coda you can hear Greg Wyser-Pratte taking it out on the drums. Wonderful playing by Greg throughout the CD. And also Brian Rice, I should mention, is on percussion on the tambourine and congas. And the gentleman who did the great mixes on the CD is the talented Gary Menken. I call him the Wizard. I would be remiss if I neglected to mention the incredible talents of Lincoln Adler and his wife Julianne. Together they designed our cover, and this is the beautiful painting that Julianne did, the cover of our album. This is the back, and Lincoln did the graphics. I should also mention that Lincoln is putting together this video that you're watching. He's an amazing guy and a great sax player too. A special shout out to my wife Marcia for coming up with a very cool cover concept. All right, everyone, thanks for spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed our quick preview of Mood Walk. Obviously, we want to be playing this live for you, so as soon as all this madness is over, we'll be scheduling some CD release events. Mood Walk will be available June 5th on FredRandolph.com, Amazon, and iTunes. So pick up a copy today. In the meantime, stay safe, and don't forget to wash your hands.